What is up? Welcome to another edition of SacTown Movie Buffs. Once again, I'm Pierre, and unfortunately, there is no Jason today. I actually am reviewing a film that we have both actually seen, but for whatever reason, I don't know. He's weird like that. Sometimes he needs to see it again before he can give an opinion on the film, I guess, if you will. So he must have didn't like it or felt that he needed to see it again. He does this sometimes. He's weird. But anyway, it's just me this time. And so today I'm actually going to be reviewing Halloween Kills, which is the follow up film to Halloween, which was the direct sequel to the 1978 version. So I don't know if you know the storyline of the Halloween, and most people that are into Halloween probably do. That basically they made a new version, a sequel that basically is a direct sequel from the 1978 version. So all the other versions that are came out prior to that, the Rob Zombie version, the Halloween H2O, all those other versions are basically thrown out the window. In that particular film that came out a few years back, I want to say 3-4 years ago. I can't remember exactly what year that one came out in. And then the new one is Halloween Kills, which is the sequel to that one. So this one deals with obviously Laurie Strode and obviously Michael Myers. And so I'll just say that before I get into the actual review of the film itself, I'm a horror fan. I'm not as big of a horror fan as Jason. He's a little bit more of a horror fan than I am, but I definitely do enjoy horror. And in that genre, Halloween and Michael Myers have always been my favorite horror genre or her favorite horror series, if you will. Just something I like about Michael Myers. I know the big three are Jason, Freddy Krueger, and I like those films as well. There's just something about Michael Myers. He always seems, even though none of them are real people, he seems more human like, if you will, because obviously he ages and he gets older, and just something about him just seems more real and realistic than the other ones, just in my personal opinion. And we can argue and debate whether or not Jason's realistic, drowning at the bottom of the sea and then coming back, and but it's just one of those things. And there's obviously he's known as a shape and he's hard to kill and things of that nature with Michael Myers. But I've always been a big Michael Myers fan. So that's just who I am. That's just what I like. I like Michael Myers. So I really, really enjoyed the sequel that came out a couple years ago. I thought it was a phenomenal film. It was one of my favorite films of that year. So I was definitely looking forward to Halloween Kills. I was highly anticipated. Definitely wanted to see where they were going with the story and this arc, especially because the film was made by a couple of guys who are primarily comedians. So it was very interesting to see them do a horror take on it. So I was really, really excited to see this film. This film, so Halloween Kills, and I'm not going to go into the full details. I don't want to give too much away, but I'll just go really brief synopsis. Is basically it takes place essentially on the same night of Halloween, I guess, if you will. So basically, there's a series of events that happens, and they think that they've killed Michael Myers, and the family is basically in the hospital, and they didn't learn that Michael Myers, in fact, did not die. And so basically, there are some people that are from the original 1978 version who basically were survivors as well. And they all decide to kind of band together and kind of basically go after Michael Myers himself and chase him down and say, instead of being hunted, we're going to hunt him. And that's kind of where the story goes. And like I said, I don't want to go too much into details or too much into spoilers because I want you to see it. But there's a lot of bloodletting. There is a lot of killing. He definitely amps it up with the killing and the bloodletting. Killings are pretty good. There's nothing really spectacular. There wasn't like, oh my god, that's a crazy way to kill somebody. For the most part, there's a couple cool scenes and things of that nature, but nothing like shocked me or blew me away or anything like that. The film itself, I mean, I enjoy it. It's good. It's just not great. I was really, really pumped up to see it. I was really hoping they were going to just, push it to the next level. And I just felt like a little bit of a letdown on that. Not that I didn't enjoy it. It just didn't live up to its full potential, in my opinion. I was just hoping to see a little more scariness to it, a little bit more something about his background or just something, I don't know, just something about it. And this film really kind of felt like, because as everybody knows now, there is going to be another part of this series. They're going to make it basically a trilogy, and the next film is going to be called Halloween Ends. This film just felt to me like a setup for Halloween Ends. I mean, I felt like that's the entire purpose of the film. It's just like, let's just get people interested. He'll come through, kill a couple people, and then we're going to set it up for Halloween Ends. And that's kind of what I felt like in this film. Like I said, I did enjoy it. It just wasn't as good as I was hoping it was going to be. So, So take it for what it's worth. If I had to give it a grade, I think I'm going to go with a 3 out of 5. So 3 stars out of 5. So for me, that's just a big smile and no teeth. So, like I said, I will definitely check out the next film. I will definitely see Halloween Ends. Hopefully they learn from some of the mistakes they made in Halloween Kills and amp it up and make the next film a little bit better, in my opinion. I don't know. I don't know what I can say that was necessarily missing from it. It's just I didn't get as engaged with the characters in this one. Um, Laurie Strode barely does a whole lot in this film, in my opinion. She's mostly in the hospital, so it's mostly a bunch of other people that were from the old 1978 film that were kids or whatever case may be that's hunting him down. So it's kind of more of their story, and then obviously Laurie Strode's granddaughter and daughter are kind of a little bit more involved. So so there's just some issues. Like I said, I just felt like it had some hiccups on it, and I really hope that they kind of focus in and narrow into what we all want to see, and that's a very satisfying conclusion in the next film. I'm definitely still going to be there. I'm not going to be as pumped as I was for this one, just because this one wasn't quite as good as I was hoping it was going to be. But like I said, let me know down in the comments. Did you see it? Did you like it? You can catch it right now in theaters. It's also streaming. I got it on Peacock. It may be streaming in other services now. I'm not really for sure, but I know that I saw it on Peacock the day that it came out, or that weekend, and then you can see it in theaters still as well. But yeah, let me know in the comments. Have you seen it? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Other updates. And hopefully we'll be both back again with another show for you guys again real soon. Like I said, our schedules have been really, really out of whack right now, just because a lot's been going on. New jobs, weddings. Both of us, well, I had a car. Jason was without a car for a while, but we both got new cars. And so we've just been really, really busy. And I know I'm going to be busy over the next couple of weeks as well. But hopefully we'll be back again, and hopefully we'll be back on the straight and narrow and have both of us, recording together. As always, if you like the channel again, just please like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification, and we'll be back. You have a great day.